devil is a master of illusion. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And when I tell you that the devil is a master of illusion, the devil has the ability to plant things in your path to make you feel that, things are working out for you and things are going good for you. And in all actuality, it is nothing but a setup to initiate or to reel you back into the same path of destruction. Chosen one, chosen one, chosen one, chosen one. We are in 2026. And when I take a deep breath on that, y'all, it's like it takes me back to the realization that decades and decades can go by of you just giving yourself and giving yourself and giving of yourself to show up and to just be there for people and places, not realizing that they are ruled by Satan's kingdom. Oftentimes it can be so lonely and so dark in a space where, you feel so alone. And, that feeling of alone, it can make anyone weak, especially when a war is being waged against them. And when you have that war coming up against you, a lot of the attacks, you can see them, you can feel them. It's like a punch in the face, a punch in the gut, a punch in your groin, a kick to your face. It'll knock the wind out of anyone. But the realization is that God does not give us a spirit of fear. God gives us a spirit of strength. God said that when you are weak, you are strong. And right now, I'm talking to someone that is so weak right now, where you feel that, you're not just alone. You feel that there's really no way out for you. But I want you to know that it is God. And it is God alone who knows what you need, when you need it, how much you need. God knows what steps you will take before you take those steps. And I want you to know that a child of God, your steps are ordered. Your steps are ordered, protected, and guided by God. So for these demons and these entities and these agents of Satan's kingdom to come upon you and to come up against you to reroute your path, oftentimes it is simply a distraction. It is a distraction to keep you bound and to keep you stuck into a space out of fear, out of a power struggle, out of control, because that's really what it is. And sometimes it's about finances too, but it has to be more than finances. It has to be more than power. It has to be more than control. See, these demonic entities, they jump into humans and they jump into our loved ones and they jump into our friends and they move into our houses oftentimes before we move into those houses. And what they do is they stain it, and they stain the walls with their venom. They stain the floors with their venom. They stain the doors with their venom, oftentimes causing fear, causing a false sense of anxiety, causing a lack of hope. See, in a hopeless situation, you have to call God in, because God does not put us into hopeless situations. See, God knows. God knows all, and God sees all, and God studies all. So whether you are dealing with a carnal war, which is still a spiritual war, and you are up against some real powerful people, I want you to know that there is not a human being or a demon that is walking this earth that is more powerful than God. I want you to know that God does not miss anything. God does not miss a thing. God is always on target, always on point. And when you feel that you have no words to say, that you are just bound, I want you to know that God is right there with you. And no matter what, no matter how hard the season may get, I want you to continue to do your best to motivate yourself. Because sometimes you have to motivate yourself just to get up. You have to motivate yourself just to do your daily living situation, such as taking care of yourself and the basic needs that you may need. You may have to motivate yourself to eat. You may have to motivate yourself just to get out of the bed. I want you to know that God knows, and God studies your heart. God studies the hearts and the minds of every one of us. And God knows that when those seeds and those weeds are planted by the devil, God knows when the demons have entered into your body. And for many of us, these demons entered us shortly after birth. These demons was up against us in our youth, carrying into our younger years, and ultimately moving into our adult years. But God has always been there through the storm. And it's in that moment when your faith tends to run so weak, I want you to know that you can still reach out your hand and know that God is there to grab it. If no one has told you that they love you today, know that I love you. Know that God loves you. And this journey is designed to take it one step at a time. And sometimes you have to take it 1 second at a time, because the war that is waged is just that heavy. Hold your head and know that everything will work itself out.